Hi everybody, I hope you can see all this. I'm going to start decluttering a lot of things. That I'm going to start with my eyeshadow palettes. So let's get started. I'm going to put these all aside. Let's see. This one right here, obviously I'm keeping this. This is my I Want Candy palette. I just bought it. I love this. Since I bought this, I haven't used any other palettes. Well, actually today I used a different palette, but that was just because I wanted to mix things up. But definitely keeping, excuse me, and keeping with Too Faced. I got these three last year with one of their Christmas collections, and I just don't know. I don't hate them, but I just don't use them very often. And well, I probably use this one the most just because of this black in here, but the blush right here and right here, I guess that's a bronzer there. Really, I don't really use that often. I mean, I certainly could, but I'm just not a blush wearer. But I think I'll hang on to these just a little bit longer. I mean, I think they have a few more months before I have to just give them up completely before they expire. So we'll put those right there. Then I got this. I think that I got this in a BoxyCharm 1 month. Oh, maybe 10 months ago. And it's very beautiful. The colors are very nice, but really I don't use it very often. I've used it a little bit just to say I've used it, but really I don't use it very often at all. The mirror isn't a really good quality, but yeah, I will keep the brush though. I'll probably see if my sister will want this. She probably won't though, because she really only likes matte colors. So that one is get rid of. Put that back there. I got this one right here. I'm going to tell you right now, this is my absolute favorite palette I've ever had in my whole entire lifetime. $9.99. I think I actually got it for free with Ulta points, but I don't really use this. I don't even know why I still have that. That can go over there. But I love this. It's kind of a mess right now, but this is my absolute favorite one of all time. Of all the ones you're going to see today, this is my favorite one. Excuse me, I'm very, very coffee today. This I got in a BeautyCon box, which I'm bummed out that they're no longer doing BeautyCon. And it's Cargo Cosmetics. It's about travel. It's different cities around the world, but again, not something I really reach for a lot, and not really that well pigmented, to tell you the truth. Well, that one is, but that's a dark color. But I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about this one, because this color, this, and this blend really well with these darker colors. To show you an example, I don't know if you can really see it on my arm, but that's this Madrid and the Amsterdam, and I think it blends together nicely. So I don't know, this is a maybe. I will put this in a maybe pile, which I really didn't want a maybe pile, but I got one. This one, I got this in a BoxyCharm. Also, the Real Her 2 shadow palette, Do Your Squats. I'm gonna bend it all the way back because it's got a mirror, and I'm trying not to shine these mirrors in your faces. I like all of these colors, but this isn't really unlike anything that I already have that I plan on keeping. There are very similar colors in the I Want Candy. Also very similar colors in another palette I'm going to show you shortly. So I think that I might pass this on. And it does hurt. It hurts me to do that because I know how much this stuff costs. That came in a BoxyCharm, so it's a little easier. But now this I just got maybe 1 or 2 boxes ago in my BoxyCharm. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's all shimmers or glitters, whatever you want to call them, and I don't know, they're real pretty, but yeah, I just rubbed that on my bed. This one is very kind of patchy. Yeah, I think I'll keep it just a little longer just to see if I use it. And I have this IB Beauty one. It's just a little set of 3. Don't really find myself reaching for it a lot. I like the texture of them. They're very soft feeling. They're so soft that it almost feels like a cream, but they're not a cream. And it's really beautiful, but I think I'm gonna pass this on as well. I think I'm done with that. And then we have BH Cosmetics Gold Rush. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Oh, let me cover that up. I think it's real pretty, but it's also very orange on me. All of these colors come out as very orange on me. Maybe it's because of the yellow tone in my skin, but yeah, I'm gonna pass this one on. None of these are bad palettes, by the way. Unless I specifically say they're bad palettes, none of them are bad. And then here's Pure's Soiree Diaries. I got this also in a BoxyCharm, Broken Mirror. Again, I don't hate it. I love all these colors, but I tried a couple of these and they just are just way too orangey on me. But I haven't had this very long. I think I'll keep this a little longer just to try it out a little bit more, play with it a little bit more. So I'll keep this a little bit longer. And then this is the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies palette. And I actually have 2 of these. I have this one that has not been opened yet. And I really like it a lot. The thing about BH Cosmetics though is I don't know what this is called. It's like these little bumps develop in them after you first use them. And I've noticed it in all of my BH Cosmetics products except for Carly Bible. I don't think the Carly Bible stuff does that, but it's something I've noticed in pretty much all of my BH Cosmetics shadows. And see, there it is there too. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. I can't really see what you can see. I'm just doing the best I can. But I actually really like this palette though. I like the way it looks on. So I think I'll keep this. And I guess I'll keep this since it's not open yet. And now I have the Silver Strike right here. This is part of the same collection that the Gold Rush came in, but as you can see, the colors are quite different. These are definitely more my style. So, and I'm sorry if the mirror keeps flashing stuff in your eyes, but I actually really love this. I haven't used it very much, but I will be using it some more, so I think I'm gonna keep this. This one upsets me a little bit that I'm gonna get rid of. It's the Shan XO palette from BH Cosmetics. These colors are real pretty, but I've just had this a really long time, and I just, this, and this. I love all these colors, but I don't know. I think I'm just kind of over this palette. I just don't grab for it very much. And this also has the lip colors that I really only use to swatch a couple times, but really don't use that either. So this is a goner. And then I have this Lorac Pro. This is the I Love Brunch one, I think. But beautiful pastel colors, very nice for spring. Let me see, where can I don't use it very often, but it's definitely something I will use again, so I think I will keep this a little longer. Being in Florida, we can get away with these pastel colors. Well, I love the way they feel. They feel so nice though. But you can get away with pastel. Well, I think no matter where you live, you can wear whatever colors you want. It's all you. But, yeah. So I think I'll keep this also. And this is a blush palette I got in my first FabFitFun box. I think this is 2 or 3 years old. So I think just because it's so old, I think that I'm going to get rid of this. But that's blush. That's not eyeshadow. But I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago. Very beautiful. I haven't used it very often, but because it's travel size, I think that this I'm going to hold on to. Plus it has a nice mirror in it. And when you close it, it snaps into place, and I like that. Okay, I have this studio makeup on the go also that I got from a BoxyCharm. And then I got this other one. These two. Very nice. They go on fine. I find this one and this one kind of patchy. This one's kind of patchy also. But I don't use them very often, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pass these along too. Okay, this is BH Cosmetics Supernova. Very pretty, glittery, shimmery, but it does take a lot of work, I think, to kind of blend the colors and stuff. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one, so I'm going to put this in the maybe pile that I swore I wasn't going to have. So got 2 things in the maybe pile I was not going to have. Okay, here's a Makeup Revolution. This is the Redemption palette. Unicorns Are Real. Very pretty colors. I don't use it very often, not because I don't like it, just because I think I just had it put in a drawer somewhere, so I never really used it. So I think I'm just going to put this somewhere a little more obvious so I'll remember to try it a few more times. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this yet. Let's see this. I'm just swatching all over the place. We'll keep that one. This one right here, the 99 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. I don't use this for like everyday wear. I use this mostly for when I'm playing with my makeup and trying to create different costumey looks and stuff. But really, I only use this bottom half, but because I don't have anything else with colors like these, I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this just for those fun little at-home looks I like to try when I'm just kind of experimenting. So I'll keep this a little longer. I'm not getting rid of very many. This one is another BH Cosmetics. Nice big mirror in it. I'm going to try and cover it. There, you can see that pillin I was talking about. This, I don't like the lip palette just kind of out in the open with the powdered palettes, because if you see, there's some powder that got in here. I'm very messy with my makeup. I used this a lot when I first got it. I don't really use it so much anymore, so I think we'll go ahead and get rid of this one. But it is a nice heavyweight palette if these colors work for you. For the price, you can't beat it. It does go on very nicely, so I'm just getting rid of it just because I don't really use it anymore. I think this is probably one of the first palettes I got when I just started really concentrating on buying palettes. Okay, and this is the first Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. I use this quite a bit, but if you notice, actually, you know what, I said hers weren't pilling, but they do pill a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to keep this just for a little bit longer, just because I really like those colors. And I also have this Carly Bible palette. You can go back and see my video about this if you want. I kind of griped a little bit, but it's still very beautiful. I like these colors. Let me look at this other one. I just don't find myself reaching for it very often, but I think I'm going to keep it. Again, like with the Makeup Revolution one, I think I'm just going to put this somewhere more obvious so I'll be more apt to grab it. This color right here is so beautiful. And And generally I try to steer away from colors like these because they make me look too orange, but these colors really work in conjunction with these other colors to kind of tone down that oranginess. At least for me it does. And then this one I have abused, this palette. Actually, you know what? I think this is the first palette I got when I really started collecting makeup. I'm like really started focusing on makeup. The mirror has fallen out. It's over there somewhere. Because I have abused this. I've used it a lot. It looks like there's a lot of color left, but there really isn't much left in here. But I think I'm going to be able to use this up. That is the Swamp Queen palette from Tarte. Really, really love this one. I might be sad when it's gone. Okay, then Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Obviously, I'm keeping this. No question about it. I haven't worn it in a long time, so I'll have to play with this one a little bit more. But yeah, I'm keeping this. I love this palette. And I also got the face palette in the side here, which it's not an eyeshadow palette, but I'll show you anyway. But I use it quite a bit. I did dig in there with my fingernail on accident. But yeah, I like this set, so no way am I getting rid of this. This is mine. And then the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I think this is beautiful. I know a lot of YouTubers did not like this one. I love it. I will say, like, let's see, these colors right here take kind of a lot of work, but I just think they're beautiful on. Really, really pretty. I like it a lot, so keeping that one. And I like that the cover, the letters are fuzzy. And then I have this Makeup Revolution Death by Chocolate palette. Obviously it's a dupe for one of those chocolate palettes. I don't hate it, but I just don't think I'm gonna be using this much, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one aside. Then I have this e.l.f. one. If you saw my friend, my coworker buys my makeup, Roni got this for me. I have not used it yet. I still plan to, so I'm gonna keep it. I can't wait to use that one right there. That's pretty. So I think that that's it for the eyeshadow palettes. I know that there are more hiding in this room somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. So getting rid of a few of them, but these are my keepers. Definitely this one. Carly Bible, Swamp Queen, the Zombies. Keeping this for a little longer, but I really feel like I'm going to end up getting rid of it. This, absolutely keeping. This I'll keep. This I'm keeping. Keeping. And this big one. So not really getting rid of too much, but I am getting rid of some things. So. And here are the ones I'm getting rid of. Kind of hurts a little bit, but you know, it's not really that many though. I'm really not lightening the load at all, but you know what? I don't want these. I'm going to get rid of those two. The two maybes went into the get rid of pile, so I'm getting rid of all of these. And that's really it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry this ran a little too long, but it does take a long time to talk about my colors, I guess. Thanks for watching. Bye!